ultimately, all the decisions were mine. Um, let me see if I can say this the right way. I'm very thankful for Coach DeBest. I'm very thankful for Coach Hudson. Very thankful for Coach Donald. I think they did a tremendous job while they were here. They gave everything they had to Georgia Southern. There was never a time that I didn't think they were bought into me, bought into this program, bought into trying to help us win and be the best football team we could be. Not ever. They never complained. They never. I mean, they were good people. They are good people, and they did a great job for us. Unfortunately, as the head football coach, sometimes you have to make decisions. Well, you always have to make decisions for what's best for your program. I felt strongly that, once we made the change with Coach DeBest and Coach Ruse took over, I thought that Coach Ruse earned the job. I knew, obviously being an assistant coach for Coach Ruse when he was the coordinator here, I knew what Coach Ruse was about, and I know what his offense is about. And at the time, I thought he was a good fit. But, as I always do, I don't just jump on it. I let it play out. I thought he earned it. And I'm very excited about where he's going to take our offense. And I'm very excited about it. A lot of people don't understand that, Coach Ruse did a really good job while he was here and other places he's been. But him being able to work with Coach DeBest, I think, has also opened up, some other things that maybe we didn't have answers for in 14 and 15. And it's going to help Coach Ruse's offense grow. Coach Hudson, Coach Donald, those ended up being my decision. I just felt like for offense, we needed a new start. We needed a fresh start. We needed change. I felt like we needed a new energy. And not that they wouldn't have done a good job for us or Coach Ruse. I just felt like we just need new. We just played a really good season with defense, and there was a lot of swag, a lot of confidence. And I just wanted to bring a lot more of that to our offense, have a little bit more energy. I didn't want it to be the same. I wanted it to be different. And I think you will end up seeing that because of the changes we made and, just freshness. And that's not anything against the previous coaches. It is different. It's just a change. And there were just certain philosophical things that I thought would fit better by looking into some other coaches to fit Coach Ruse's offense. And then ultimately that's why I ended up making the decision. Again, this is the worst part of my job. I hate it. I don't ever want to take away something from somebody that's worked their butts off and done everything that they could for Georgia Southern. I hate it. I've been there before. I've been fired. I've been hired. I've been fired. I mean, it's just part of the coaching business. But to affect a man and his family that way, that's not something I wish on anybody. But if I'm going to sit in the seat, sometimes I got to make those decisions. And that's what I decided. And I feel strongly that we'll be better for it.
Where are you guys in the hiring process for those three positions?
Fairly close, honestly. I've done, several interviews. Coach Ruse has been involved in them. Coach Foster's been involved in them. The unfortunate part, a lot like recruiting, it's virtual oriented. And, again, you want to find the right fit. You want to make sure it's a good person. You want to make sure there's no ego issues. You want to make sure that they understand what Georgia Southern football is, what type of staff they're coming to, what type of environment they're coming to. But we've been very proactive. We've been very, I got off my little vacation and to be honest with you, there was a little work that was done on my vacation too, but got off the vacation, just started grinding on it. And we're in a really good place. Obviously, I don't want to drop any names right now because there's nothing in concrete. But I do think in the next week or so, you'll start hearing who our new coaches will be.
What do you want to see differently from the offensive line and the offensive line coach in particular?
When I look at it, I do think our offensive line grew. I mean, when you look at the 2019 to the 2020 season, There was a lot less negative plays. There was a lot more explosive plays. We had issues in the red zone. We had issues in converting third and fourth downs. So I want to get better at that. I want to points per possession. I would like for that to go up. I think that's not just an offensive line problem. I mean, you know, that's a full offensive problem, right? But I also think that the tempo piece, trying to run more plays in a game, trying to make sure that we do get ahead in a game and then control the clock. I think that's important. I don't think going into the mindset of controlling the clock from the start without getting points on the board is the right thing. I think we need to be more in an attack mode. And offensive line, you know, we've really got everybody coming back except for Drew Wilson. And, you know, I think this is an opportunity for them to develop even more. Again, this is not Coach Hudson's fault. I think that the big piece with our offensive line that was needed last year was the offseason. You know, we've got some talented guys. We got some athletic guys. We just got to get bigger and we got to get stronger. And last season's offseason would have mattered in that area. But they gave it everything they got. And, you know, I'm happy with where our offensive line is going to go because I do think we've got some guys that are really going to step up this off season and really grow into what they can be.